They want you to pay this money every time you come down there. So I think I had to pay like $250 every month, right? A lot of people say $250 a month, nothing. Well, that shit is tough when you trying to come up from nothing. Imagine staying with your sister or your family members in a little back room or sleeping on the couch, and you going to a job and you trying to stack your bread up. It's very, very hard, man. And they do not play about that $250. You understand what I'm saying? So in the midst of this, you got to try to maintain a job with all these different things you got to fulfill in your probation. Y'all heard what I said. You might have to go down there and take a piss test 2 to 3 times a week. You got drug classes. Hell, you might have some community service. And you got to find an employer that's okay with that, on top of you being a convicted fucking felon. So you know some of the employers that's okay with it, they treating your ass like some shit. Cause they know you ain't got too many options. So I'ma handle your ass how I want to handle you. So that's the situation they put you in, right? So every day, let me tell you about myself. I was in the halfway house, and it was this guy, older white guy too. He had did like 30 years in prison. So we got on the bus, the city bus, to go down to the Department of Labor, for we can get on the computers to search for jobs. So this guy had did 30 years in prison. When I tell you, I watched the person damn near melt down on the bus, because when he got on the bus, he had an anxiety attack, because he never really been around that close counter of people like that. And I guess it was so much pressure of being on the bus and everybody looking at him. And when me and him had a conversation, he said he felt like everybody can read that he was an inmate. He just got out of prison, that he's a criminal all over his face. That's all he thought people seen when they looked at him. So he had a nervous breakdown right there on that bus. Those are different psychological things that inmates do when they try to come back and integrate back into society. So if you got a family member, somebody like that that's getting out of prison, pull them up, talk to them. Because a lot of things in society could be heavy, especially if they've been in prison for a long time and they got to come out with the change of technology and stuff. Imagine the ones who went to prison before the internet, before Facebook, before TikTok, before all that. I had to get out to these new cell phones. My 5-year-old niece, she was 5 at the time. She taught me how to text. I didn't know how to text from a phone. Because everybody didn't have a cell phone when I was out. We had them big ass cell phones, or them big ass Motorola flip phones. But it wasn't no texting on them then. So the world changes around you. So you got to be able to get out and adapt. Learn how to shed some of that aggression off. Find a way to love life. That's what saved me. I had family members. Everybody don't have family members. But I had a dope support system around me. My mother, my father, my sister, my brothers, my uncles. I had a good system around me that loved me back into this world, because I had a lot of aggression and hostility that I had to shed off. And hell, I still ain't shedded a lot of it off right now. I still told a little of it in. That's something I have to deal with every day, to know when to go hard or when to turn it down. So getting out of prison, yeah, it could be one of the happiest days of your life, but it also could be one of the most stressful days of your life. So I make all these videos for the youth out there that's getting in trouble. Because I was 14 years old when I first started getting in trouble with the law, selling drugs, committing armed robberies, joined the gang. And I know catching the youth around this age is very, very important, especially males, because that's around the age where we start feeling ourselves. We start feeling ourselves, feeling like we're growing into a man, and you're trying to figure things out, and you're real vulnerable to a lot of different things. You could be steered different ways, whether towards positive or towards negative. So I try to reach the youth to tell them that it's not like the movies where you go to prison and come home, they throw you a party, everybody happy, you look like you are OG and all this. Nah, man, that's some bullshit in the movies. When you come home from prison, you stressful as shit, homie. You gotta wear hand-me-down clothes. Your confidence ain't all the way up. I'm on the first time this beautiful woman said something to me, man. She said, "Hello, sir, how are you doing?" And smiled and gave me a beautiful smile. It scared the shit out of me, man. I couldn't even look in the eye. I dropped my damn head like. By the time I got the nerve to lift my head up, say, "Hello, how are you?" She was gone. I know she was like, "What the hell is wrong with him?" But one thing they told you in prison and try to beat in your head in prison, don't look the female officers in their eye. Got this little thing they call eyeball rape. All psychological things, man. So if you got a family member, a friend that's coming home out of the system, man, please help nurture them, man. Because they real sensitive right now. They probably scared, but they gonna have that tough guy persona on, like everything's okay, but you got to be able to penetrate that surface. Sit down, talk to them, help lead them step by step back into society. And don't do it too fast. Don't throw it at them too fast. This your boy Cell Block Willie, man. I'm just trying to save the youth, man, from going to prison. Seeing the things I seen. Because everybody don't survive the life that I lived. I got homeboys that's dead. I got homeboys that's in prison for the rest of their life. I just thank the Most High that he showed his favor on me, that I can come out here and share my story and try to help save the youth one story at a time. This your boy Cell Block Willie, man. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.